Hello everyone, this is Crossfire Kitty, and this is the second episode of A Quiet Place: The Road Ahead. We are just getting to the hospital now, so I'll have the cutscene in a moment. We are playing on the easy mode, and in this episode we will get all the trophies possible for this area, as well as documents, shuttles. I think that's pretty much what we're going to be getting. So with that in mind, we'll continue playing the game and see the cutscene. That is the beginning of this chapter.
Alex, how's it going? Any progress with the
Phonometer.
Phonometer? Right. You get it working?
No. You need something?
Oh, I'm heading to Rations. Care to join me?
No. No thanks, Dad.
Okay. Then how about I help you with the phonometer? I'm no tech wizard, but...
Dad, no, it's not ready.
I know, Alex. I know.
How?
I'm a doctor. And your father. How far along?
I don't... 2 months, maybe?
Who else knows?
I told Martin before he...
Alex, you will get through this. We will all get you through this. Me, Laura.
No, Laura can't find out.
Why?
You really want to tell her I'm pregnant with her grandchild?
Laura's always at her best when she has a goal. Since Martin's death, Mark's been running things, which is bad for everyone. This could give her something to focus on. Besides her grief.
She will never forgive me. Never.
Oh, she's gonna find out. Whether or not we tell her.
Not if we leave.
Leave?
There's a campsite turned into a National Guard outpost. They've got supplies.
Oh, we are not going anywhere. This pregnancy will be complicated. I can take care of you here.
At a half-burned-down hospital out of supplies.
Have you actually spoken to anyone at this camp?
No, but...
So we don't even know if the National Guard is still there.
I'll find proof.
No. You need to rest.
Dad, please.
Look, I'll find proof. Tomorrow I'll look for a radio and see if I can reach someone.
And if the National Guard is at the camp?
One step at a time. All right? You shouldn't have a dead flashlight. I'll get you a battery.
No, I'll get it. Are there any nausea pills?
Antiemetics. I'm not sure. Someone broke into the medicine cabinet. Now Mark won't let anyone near it.
Okay. I'll collect what I can, so we're ready to leave once you contact the camp.
Just be careful.
Okay, so he is going off to do whatever he's doing, and we're going to get the collectibles. We have a couple of photos. Make sure you look at all of them because it's easy to get them mixed up. A little poem. That's what it looks like. And this is a note that we had from Martin before he passed away, talking about baby names, since she just found out she was pregnant. A little note from Martin. Down here is a photo, of course, of her mom, I think. Our character's mom. A note from Dad saying, I don't know what to say, but I'm here, Dad. So he's very sympathetic after what happened. And then another note, but this one is talking about various song titles and ideas. We should have 9, and that is correct what we have. You don't really need to be very quiet here because the creature will not show up until about halfway through, maybe a little more than that. A note between a note between Martin and Alex. And this is a note from Martin to his mom. Obviously a photo. There's his collection of postcards. He's been all over the world, it looks like. And a note from Martin's mom to him. Right. And we should have 14, and that is correct. I say I might read some of the notes, but only if they're fairly short. Like this one says, Ken, effective immediately. Any communication with Laura goes through me. This is not up for discussion, Mark. So Mark is one of the people that's in charge at the moment as his partner. I don't think they're dating or anything. Has been a bit sad since her son passed away, and so she's not really doing any of the controlling right now.
Damn it, Mark, I didn't steal any pills.
Well, someone did.
Yeah, probably the Watsons. Or anyone else who was smart enough to get the hell out of here.
No one is leaving until I find out who did this. I'm searching every room, including yours.
You've gone off the deep end. Without Laura pulling on your leash.
Watch it.
Check what you want. I didn't take anything.
It's amazing how people can disappear in these games so quickly. I mean, supposedly went back there, but I don't know what they're doing. They're just hanging out behind the... Okay, so the next note, or the note over here, will be one about stepping on debris and making sure you clean up your messes so you don't step on debris and make noise for the creature to hear you. This one is that the daily rations have been cut in half. This is a letter from a mother to her daughter telling her they don't have a lot of food right now and that she can have hers food. The daughter can have the mom's food, I guess. Down below, we'll find another note, which is Mark in charge. I always remember that one because I kept always forgetting about it when I first played the game. I would always miss this letter. Basically, Mark's in charge now. And this door is locked. And I do want to play another game like this. Well, it's kind of like this. Alien Isolation. I'll probably play that in the future as well. So I don't know if I'm going to get all the trophies for that one. So that one is about the medicine cabinet being broken into and medicine being stolen. This one is about communications being cut off to the outside world. And then over to the chapel, we can get a trophy for lighting the candles. It doesn't matter what order you do them in, but there are 6, I believe. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 2 in the middle, 5, 6. Nice, windows, I guess. But now we can move on. I think if you push down, I feel like there's something that'll tell you where you need to go. But maybe not yet. Oh, maybe that just tells you. There it is. Yeah, see, there's like a... Oh, no, that's not what I'm looking for. I might have turned it off, but there is usually something that'll tell you where to go if you wait long enough. So in here, we're going to get our battery, which is what our dad wanted us to get, and a little medicine, and a cutscene.
This area's off limits.
Right, sorry. I just heard someone got into the pills and I was worried. But I'll go. Okay.
Good to see you're finally up. Laura will be glad to hear it.
Creep.
Okay. He is a bit creepy, I would agree. Let's see. I'm not going to use that right now because I think the screen's bright enough at the moment. So if we come over here now, these doors are open. They weren't before. We should have, yes, 21. That is correct. But in the bathroom, there should be 2 items in the easy mode. Hard mode, there's only 1 item in here. I think it's the inhaler. And we have battery and inhaler for this mode. And I'm trying to decide what I want to do for the trophy for dying because I like controlling when that happens. And that way I know for sure where it's located in my videos. Plus it's the easiest trophy to get, of course. You just make some noise and make enough noise and the creature comes right to you no matter where you are in the game. It can be in a locked room with sturdy doors and somehow the creature will still come and get you if you make any noise. Now there is an exception. The vents, as far as I can tell, in the vents you don't really make any noise because you crawl and you can't go any faster, so they don't really bother you there, at least once you're inside. Oh, and I think there's something over here. Yeah, I always forget about this one. More batteries. I will try to use a flashlight when it gets darker because I tend to forget about it. And I do want to try to make sure people can, say, see the environment a little better and know what's kind of going on. So in this room, this is Kenneth's room, which is our dad. This is a note, Kenneth talking about how he loved his wife and all the ways he loved her. There's nothing in the drawers, but here's the map we had before and a photo of them together. Very happy, looks like. So there's nothing in the drawers. And now we're going to go back to our room. We should have 24, yes. And we won't have any more documents until a certain room that's coming up. But we will have a little cutscene here. So that's our device, of course, and she's going to finish putting it together. She's got some pretty good skills. If she can make a device that can decipher or separate the sounds of the environment and the sounds that she makes. That's what it does, basically. So we can tell which things aliens will be able to hear over the sounds of the environment.
What are you...
How long have you known? I will not let you hurt another member of my family.
Laura, wait.
And this is where we see Laura really does not like us, and she blames us for everything.
Enough. I won't be your prisoner.
Alright, so now we just have to unscrew one of these. Doesn't matter which one. Hi, Dad.
You were right. It's not safe here. I knew Laura was upset, but I never thought she'd lock you up. Grab your things. I'm getting you out of here.
Okay.
This way.
And we'll get our little device. We know what's going on with the sound. You don't have to have it necessarily. There are other ways to measure how much sound you're making. Well, mainly it's through the creature kind of hearing you moving around that you do it.
Through here. Should let you out near the end of
Mainly.
What about you?
Don't worry about me. I'll meet you at the camp. Just follow the train tracks. Now go. But
Yep.
Alex, please. We don't have time.
But you also have like a little foot that shows up in the corner if you get too loud as well. You case you don't want to be holding that device in front of you all the time.
Where is she?
Hey, Mark and Laura.
No. Watch it. I told you. I don't know.
So he makes a really loud noise, even though he knows there's a creature that can hear all the sounds you make by knocking that guy over. And then the alarms also go off for some reason. I'm not exactly sure why the alarms went off. I mean, I can understand, like, if the alarms are set off by the creature setting them off because the creature's now in the building, or the door being opened forcefully, or... I'm just saying, I don't know if a human turned it on, because generally speaking, they don't just turn on by themselves, other than if that door was not meant to be open like that and it set it off. But of course, like, I think the main reason it set off is because, you know, it's a video game and they want to give you a visualization of danger. You should go now. I don't think it really makes any sense for them to just turn on in that moment. Up here we're gonna get some medicine, some more medicine, but it would have given a tutorial about the medicine. So the medicine up here, there's two kinds you can get. One is these pills, and you use those immediately. And another one is an inhaler, which you can use whenever you like. You can bring it up and use it whenever or store it for later. And this guy up here, unfortunately, does not pay attention to the debris that's under his feet, as you'll see in a moment. I would like to know how many friggin' aliens are supposed to be in the building that they can follow every single person around in case they make some kind of noise. Some batteries. Or how they got to the middle of the hospital. I mean, they have all these barriers to keep them out, and yet they don't seem to do anything. There's the creature, of course. And there's some batteries over here. I'm trying to decide when I want to get the Be Killed trophy, which is making too much noise, I think. Maybe in the garage would be the best time, because you don't have to backtrack very much there. I mean, if you get killed in this part, you just go back to the door, but I like to make it happen so that I'm as close to where he takes me out as possible. Even though it's not very far in any given place, really. And there's a battery over here, I believe. But we don't need any, so... So we're gonna open this. I don't think those screws could be too loud, but just the door can. As far as I can tell. So move that slowly. And go up there. And this room has a bit of collectibles as well. Once we get done, we'll have 33 if everything goes according to plan. So we have this one. And then some more pictures. And a photo. And then this note. Talking about some people leaving. And we should have 33. Yes, we do. So we may move on. When we try to open the door, there'll be a little surprise. But then he immediately leaves. So, doesn't stay at the door at all. Get my flashlight because it's a little dark here. And there's a little note there. Oh, talking about we can't insulate all the rooms, but they're trying to, so people can talk to each other a little bit without the danger of the creature. And then here is another shuttle. I guess this was Mark's room. In Mark's room. And I don't know what else. Apparently that one doesn't have a name on it. However, he's got a flag and a beer poster. I don't want to spend too much time looking around, but I never really looked at his room before. Dumbbells, a beer. Interesting. All right, we're gonna get we're gonna get the shuttle. And I think there's some medicine in here, maybe. Yes. Okay, and candles. Probably want to take some medicine. And watch out for the cans. Now up here, the creature is going to go by, but you can just wait for him to go by. He comes by either way. Very red in here. This place, when I first recorded it, this red, for some reason, red really pixelates on the camera, especially when you have the pixel rate set to way below what it should be. Well, hopefully everything should be what I'm seeing on the recording screen now, as opposed to the big blobby mess I originally had in my original videos. But so far it's looking a lot better. I'm going to go over here and go into this little room. The creature will walk by and say if you just wait a moment, he'll just go right by. I'm going to kind of go over here, but main thing is you don't want your noise to go up to 2, because if you do, then he'll come into the room, which can be a little annoying. But I just avoid the rocks, of course. All the debris they still haven't cleaned up. And if you come over here, you can actually see him run up the stairs when he gets to a certain spot. Right. And we'll get the note here. And there's a couple of things in the drawer. Well, actually, I think there's just one thing. There's this one on the tabletop, but nothing in here. Our desktop. So we come over here and open the door. The candles are still lit from before, so that's kind of nice. And we're more than halfway over, I would say. And to just go this way, there's usually some medicine over here if we need it. We don't need it at the moment. And we have one of those. Actually, those are vials. I was thinking of that peg game, but it's not a peg game. And in here we'll find the key and another shuttle. Keep making all the noise. So here we go. Key, shuttle, bronze maybe? Bronze, yes. Bronze always worth a 20. I know gold is worth 50, and I guess silver is still 30 maybe? And our lungs are getting a little stressed, so we'll get some of the medicine on the way by. Right. Oh, I guess we could take them both. And this way we're going to go to the right and get a cassette tape, the only one in this chapter. We don't get alerted, or we don't alert the creature opening this door. Yeah, over this way. The office we couldn't get into earlier, because when we originally came down here we went that way, but of course it's blocked off now. Conveniently, just as this door is now blocked off where we originally came from. Yep. So in here we can go and get the cassette tape. A nice little office. And that is for Beth. And the only cassette tape in the chapter. I think I said that. Don't need the batteries. So now we're going to make our way to the garage, but we're going to get the last document up ahead as well. We'll go into here. There is a couple of things if you need them, plus more debris. You want to step on something. Don't need that apparently. We have 3 of the inhalers. You can hold 7 on the easy mode, if you can find them. Batteries, okay. I think there'll be one in here, one of these. There you go. And I don't think there's anything in there. Okay. And hopefully we have all the documents. I'll know once I pick this one up. Well, I could look now, but I'll wait for a second. I think I got everything. So this one, which is the Topper Watson people leaving. And yes, we do have everything. So now we can go to the garage after this little cutscene. There is a lot of debris in this place. As you can see, lots of glass. I don't know where the glass came from. The window in the front doesn't seem to be broken. This looks like very heavy glass though. Of course, you don't want to step on it. And I've never really looked around this room that much, but we're going to go on. I think we'll be fine. They give you quite a lot of supplies in the easy mode. And I'm going to probably have the creature take me out once I get into the garage, just so I can get that trophy out of the way. Even though, again, it's not really difficult to know how to do it. It's not a thing you need a guide for, but at least I'll have it taken care of, because you need to get them all if you want to have the platinum at the end of the day. or the end of the game. But not until I get through the little squeeze area up here. I'll just run over and say, hey, can I have my trophy, please? Nice yellow car. Very, very bright. And I'll skip this one I'll try to skip it since I'll be coming back in a moment. I'm just gonna run over. Hi, how you doing? I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm right here. Okay, he's very confused. It's amazing when you're trying to get him to take you out that sometimes it takes a moment, but too much noise is the trophy you get for being killed. Alright, well, I guess I should have kept the rat in, but the rat runs over and he eats it. What I usually do when I'm here is I go this way. Now I don't have to worry about that trophy. And I usually go the same way every time. Because you have to go through the door over there. Oh, you have to go through all this stuff first. Anyway, because it's blocked up over there. You kind of stick to the left side because there's a little water here. So you want to be careful not to be too loud. Don't need any medicine, it looks like. And there's a barrel up there. He'll break it sometimes. Well, he usually does if you wait long enough, but... And the shuttle. And how many do we have? 5? All right. They usually come around here. I don't think I have to go a certain way, but there he's going to go break it. And then he'll go back. Sometimes he'll go forward over to the left. I don't know, it's kind of random, I think. And I think there's one more inhaler over here. Might as well fill up. And then we can leave. And this chapter will be pretty much over. All right, there's the hospital done. All right, so I'm going to end the video there. If that helped in any way, please let me know. I'm trying to figure out how to edit the notes because as I'm not reading them. But I'm not even sure if a description is all that necessary. I think it's just something I do because it's there and I feel the need to say something about them. But I don't know if I'm always going to even do that. The main thing is to pick it up and know where they are. So if anyone enjoyed it, please let me know. In the meantime, thanks for watching. Take care and peace out.